Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm explaining why me and Eclipse do not make videos anymore, and why we no longer talk. So basically, this started back when I was still corrupting me. That's why I have this outfit on, to show when this stuff actually started happening. The first incident was when, it was about when I first started, like a little bit after I first started playing. I know that because of piano for Christmas over here, and um Color Rush, I was still jumping, trying to jump over them. So you can obviously tell I was new. The incident started when, first of all, he called me Queso. If you guys know Queso, he's basically this fat streamer. He admits, like, except that he thinks it's funny. But Eclipse, funny to make fun of my weight like that, knowing that I'm insecure. Now, fun fact, I'm insecure about my weight. So what? Anyways, like I said, this happened around the time I first started, so. Yo, what? Did I actually just do that? Anyways, so basically what happened after that was more escalation in him calling me fat and stuff like that. And that's why we stopped talking for a little bit. But, Mr. Monkey, now Outlaw, what they tried to find the good in it. They said, well, yeah, you're famous. I was not famous. I hadn't even started. Maybe back then I actually had my YouTube channel. But, yeah. They, of course, had to find the good in it, which made me and him continuing friends. Later did I figure out that I would regret that decision. A little bit later, he did the exact same thing. And basically he was arguing, and we were playing tagging canyons, and I kept on tagging him. He could barely tag me. I was juking him left and right. Turns out he got a little bit too mad. Let me, okay, so also we'll see what the heck. Anyways, yeah. So we thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna make fun of his weight just because I'm losing at a video game. Perfect idea. And he did it. It didn't really affect me because I knew he was just mad. He was just being mad. Mad because bad. But, so basically, yeah, and we stopped being friends after that. But then, once again, because let me tell you the story why I keep on becoming friends with him again. Because if I don't, Mr. Monkey, now Outlaw, ignores me half the time. story is, well, you and Eclipse don't get along, so. But they're over here choosing Eclipse over me. So I don't know what they're on. But yeah. Now we're getting pretty recent. Pretty sure by the. No, wait, actually. No, I think it was a story that I missed. So basically, we got into another one of those arguments. Call me Queso, I left the code. Mr. Monkey was telling him the code, knowing what he was doing, and just telling him the code. So yeah, every single time I left, which I should have just muted him, so every single time he joined, I wouldn't hear him. But yeah. And now we're getting pretty recent. You can tell most of these are him just making fun of my weight. Literally, that's all he's doing. Which, if you know me, about the new fun fact, at least. I hate my weight. And he thought of that as some kind of challenge that every single time we get to an argument, he has to say, call me Queso. And all I have to say to that, he's not cool for making fun of someone. And supporting God at the exact same thing. The exact same time. So if you're gonna sit here and call me fat while hoping you're going to heaven, buddy, you're on something. Because why, like it says in the Bible, or something like that, why judge an imperfect person when you yourself, an imperfect person, is talking? And also, I don't know if it says this, but I'm just saying some advice. Don't hate on people because you're mad and they trusted you enough to tell you their insecurities. So basically, if you're making fun of, if someone trusts you enough to tell them your insecurities, do not make fun of them, even if you're mad. Even if y'all stop being friends. Never. Because there has been countless incidents where people have taken their own lives. It was maybe a brother, a sister, a cousin, a mom, a dad. It could be anything. So yeah, anyways, continue with the story. The most recent incident, I really remember, because the rest of them are just mixed together because all he calls me is Queso. But recently at school, he decides to interrupt me while I was talking to, Outlaw. And then he starts to shove me in the hallways. And I'm over here like, what? But yeah, and then he threatened to punch me in my face. Which, first of all, like I said before, you're not cool for threatening someone. You're literally going against the Bible. by doing that. So, yeah, he threatened to punch me in the face. And he did that little meme thing. It's like, let me at him, let me at him. Promise you, buddy, you're not tough for that. Anyways, told the teacher that we were going to, which we have the same last class, so that was pretty easy. Yeah, told the teacher, he had to talk to the teacher. The funniest part about it all is he started to death stare me. And then he had to speak to the principal. They let him go. Yes, they let someone who threatened another student go. If that were me, trust me, I would not hear the end of it. Oh, really? Really, bro? Really? That's crazy. But, yeah, so they let him go, even though he threatened another student. But, you know, the funniest part about the incident is, the fact that, he started death staring me, which I thought was really funny. Anyways. Oh, wait, hold on, I just remembered another story. So we were trying to create a video for y'all. This was before the entire school incident, so, yeah. We were trying to make a video for y'all in a game show. And it was like whoever won got to choose the next map and got to record their video on it. And before this, they kept on telling me to pick that map in particular. So I did. And then after I won against Eclipse, he said, but listen to me, Outlaw. He picked this map. And I'm like, no. Y'all told me to pick this map. And even Outlaw was agreeing with that. And then came the part where it was yelling. I'm not going on yelling. He teared up. But then right after it, he told Outlaw to join a call. And his voice was, in all seriousness, no hint of being sad in his voice at all. So that was obviously a fake cry, because if you were like insecure about screaming, which is pretty sure what he said about it, which first of all, you cannot be insecure about screaming. You can be insecure about you screaming. You can't be insecure about other people screaming. Insecure means you don't like something about your body. It does not mean that you don't like something else about someone else's body. But yeah. And then he said to Outlaw, join this call. And then first he was like, no. And then, whoop-de-doo. What did I guess was gonna happen? He said it in a voice like, join the call. acting so tough. I mean, he does watch a lot of anime, so that would explain why he thought he was so tough in that moment. And also, at the same time, he watches the most basic anime ever. So, yeah. So, a vid that was supposed to be for you guys that was ruined by him. Outlaw played with him out after without me, so. Which I kind of told him to do. Because, like I said, after that, me and him were, yeah. And then he proceeds to spread a rumor that I'm trying to break him and his girlfriend up. Huh. I got that sorted out. By him, oh yeah. Understanding when I was telling him. But of course, the way I was trying to tell people, I don't know what he told you, but like, yeah. But then, of course, he has to be nosy while I'm talking to someone. And then be like, no, I did not do that. I mean, no. He said, yes, you did. And that big old squeaky voice of his. He starts on like, no, yes, you did. So funny to me. So basically, yeah, he ruined the video. And tried to spread a rumor. And that was his fault before, because our newfound friendship, lasted a week before he ruined that video. And, me and him stopped being friends. All the times that me and him have stopped being friends, it's been his fault. So if I'm gonna be over here and be attacked about, oh yeah, it's your fault. No, it's really not. Oh, I swear. Leave me alone. The power of Christ compels you. Anyways, yeah. That's the story why I do not post with Eclipse anymore. This next one is a bat. I will make. Okay, what the heck? My parents are gonna get me copyrighted. Straight up. Anyways. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this really opened your eyes. And this is why I will probably barely be posting with Outlaw anymore, and why I will never be posting with Eclipse again. But, yeah, but, to this moment, I got ignored by Outlaw all day. Which I already knew was gonna happen, but, like, even when something, like, sad happened, all he did was text. He didn't bother to call, see how I was doing. Texted 4 words. One of them was just tell me on text. I don't know who told him to say that. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Goodbye.